Welcome back to Simple Deals, Hauls, and Coupons. Today I have the Dollar General penny list for November 14th with markdowns, and we have huge markdowns. We've been waiting and waiting and waiting for these markdowns to finally, drop, and finally they have. And we have a few different little things in here also. So here we go. Okay, the markdown list for November 14th, and when I say we have got some huge markdown, some huge information. I mean, it's huge. But like I said, it's what we've all been waiting for. So here we go. We're going to start off with the items, the areas that are the highest off in percentage for the markdowns, and then we'll go down the list. So the markdown list begins November 14th, and here we go with swim diapers. Finally, 90% off if there's any of them left out there. We've got the Gentle Steps small swim pants, the Gentle Steps medium swim pants, and the Gentle Steps large swim pants. 90% off as of November 14th. Okay, also on the markdown list, of course, we have the spring, summer apparel, shoes, and accessories, 90% off. You're going to be looking for the yellow dot or the green star. It excludes flip-flops. So like I said, 90% off as of November 14th. Markdown list for November 14th also includes 4th of July, finally 90% off. I've been waiting for this for months and months and months. Well, not just this, but all these other areas too. I mean, it's just been such a long, drawn out thing, and I just don't know why they did that. But anyways, we finally got the 90% off. You're going to look for anything 4th of July. It's going to be red, white, and blue, of course. And they had the door hangers, they had the flags, they had the necklaces, sunglasses. They had the large stand-up welcome signs that were 4th of July orientated. So I hope everyone can find some of these items. Okay, and Patriotic Party is also going to 90% off as of November 14th. That you're going to be looking for plates, cups, napkins, banners that are, red, white, and blue. They might have the flag on them as the plate does. They might be the red truck that has the flag on it with the stars. Anything patriotic, if you think it's patriotic, scan it. It should be 90% off. Okay, also on the markdown list for November 14th, Green Dot Home, 90% off. And that's another area, I've been waiting for it to mark down to 90% off. They still had lots of items in my store. They had the artificial plants, they had vases, shower curtains, they had the mason jars that are cups with the lids and the straws. They had those boxes, storage boxes. So I hope everyone's able to go out and find some of these 90% off deals. Okay, the spring summer stationery party items, 90% off. And you're going to be looking for anything that, any plates, napkins, cups that would have flowers on them, anything like that, because that's going to be considered the spring summer stationery. And here, these of course look like watercolored flowers, and they remind you of spring and summer. Also on the markdown list for November 14th, we have back to school stationery, 90% off, and we have back to school hardware, 90% off. Okay, the markdown list for November 14th continues. Pink Square Swim Summer Toys and Pools, 90% off. On the left, we have the one swim ring. It's just a ring, like the blow-up tubes that you can sit in, you can float in. And then in the middle, we have the Marvel Spider-Man little swim raft. It's for smaller children. And then on the right is the Coco Melon 40-inch pool, and it's a 3-ring. You just blow up the rings and then you fill the pool. But they still had large pools at my stores. So if you're looking to get pools, I do believe they are included in this 90% off. Okay, also on the markdown list for November 14th, we have Lawn and Garden 90% off. We've waited and waited for these 90%, so I hope everyone's able to go out and find what they were looking for. At my store, they still have tons of items in the lawn and garden. They still have planters. They still have the wind chimes. They still had the decorations. Just tons of items left. So I hope everyone's able to go out and find some of these things. Also, there are exclusions on the lawn and garden. So when you're going to look for your 90% off items, it does exclude grills, hoses, citronella fuel, charcoal, potting soil, fans, and coolers. Okay, the markdown list for November 14th also includes select dinnerware items, 90% off. And these are, I'll try to describe them for you. I don't have any pictures. I couldn't find any pictures. These are the items, the cups, the plates that are in bowls that are plastic. And they are in, I want to say they're in like bright red, they're in turquoise, they're in, I think, even white. So they're very summery looking, and it's almost like items that you would use like on your picnic table, things like that. So, but at 90% off, I mean, that is a great savings. Okay, also on the markdown list for November 14th, we have Halloween seasonal, 70% off. And what's pictured here is on the left, Witches Be Crazy. It's shaped like a witch's hat. It's a tabletop or decoration. There's a door hanger in the middle that says Happy Halloween. It has a spider web and a spider and bats. And then on the right is another little table topper, and it's a ghost popping out of like a cauldron, and it says boo. Okay, also on the markdown list for November 14th, Halloween seasonal, 70% off. On the left is a Halloween, like a pumpkin mug. It's not shaped exactly like a pumpkin, but it's got a pumpkin face. And then in the middle, it's a plastic pumpkin that is carved, and it does light up. And then on the right is a pot holder that says trick or treat. Also on the markdown list for November 14th, we have Halloween candy, 70% off. And that's going to include I just put up some examples. The one on the left is Snickers, Twix, Skittles, and Starburst Variety Pack Halloween candy. And then the next one is, it's got Snickers, Twix, Skittles, I think it's Lifesavers, Starburst. And then the next one is Miniatures Variety Pack, and it has Milk Duds, Jolly Ranchers, Smarties, and I think it's Twizzlers, but I'm not sure. And then on the right is the Reese's, Kit Kat, and Hershey's White Cream Flavors Snack Size Variety Bag. Okay, also on the markdown list for November 14th, Halloween candy is 70%, of course. And then we have the Brox, and that is going to be the like candy corn mixes, the Dum Dums sucker bags, Child's Play bags, the Hershey, Reese's, and Kit Kats, and then the just any of the Halloween bags, of course, or anything that looks Halloween. They have popcorn balls and things like that. Any of that's going to be 70% off. Okay, also on the markdown list for November 14th, Halloween apparel and socks, 70% off. So they had men's and women's Halloween shirts. I think they had kids too, but I'm not sure. They had the women's leggings. And I would also say that in this apparel, it includes the Halloween pajamas. That just makes sense to me. I would say that's Halloween apparel. And we don't want to forget the Halloween party, 70% off. On the left is Halloween printed tumbler assorted, pack of 4 for $1. And of course, 70% off. Halloween two-tone tumbler with lid and straw assorted. That's a green and purple cup with a lid and a straw. And then the next one is a Halloween light up printed tumbler. And this one has blue, and it's assorted, so it's different ones. This one's blue or purple, and it's got eyeballs on it. And then on the far right is the Halloween printed plate, and that one has the pumpkin and ghost on it. It's with a black background. Okay, also on the markdown list for November 14th, the As Seen on TV is still at 10% to my knowledge. It includes the Dancing Tiki Light, Backseat Butler, Flip Top, Big Bang Bubble Blaster, Kitty Round and Round Cat Toy, Seal It Insulation 6-foot 2 count, Easy Ice Maker, the Zap Guard UV Light Mosquito Killer, the Portable Air Cooler, and the Insta-Bright Pull Lights. Okay, and here are the as seen on TV visuals. Dancing Tiki Lights 2-pack, the Backseat Butler, which is a trash can for your car, and then the Flip Top, which you can put your laptop on, or you could use it to hold drinks. The as seen on TV visuals continue. The Big Bang blasters on the left, the Kitty Round and Round cat toys in the middle, and then on the right is the Seal It insulation pack. And the last of the as seen on TV visuals, the Ice Genie space-saving ice cube maker, the Arctic Air portable air conditioner, and the cordless pull lights, Instabright. Okay, and I believe this is going on sale as of November 14th. Select Jack's Link's beef jerky 50% off. And included is Jack Link's peppered beef steak 1 ounce. The sale price is going to be 88 cents. Jack Link's wild beef stick original 1 ounce. The sale price will be 63 cents. Jack Link's hot beef stick 1 ounce. That'll be 63 cents. Jack Link's beef jerky sweet and hot 1.25 ounce. That'll be $1.38. Jack's Link's beef jerky jalapeno. It's 1.25 ounce. That'll be $1.38. Jack's Link's pepperoni beef stick 1.84 ounce. That'll be $1.08. Jack's Link's wild heat beef stick. That's 1.84 ounce. That'll be $1.08. And the Jack's Link's peppered beef stick 2 ounce. That'll be $1.48. Okay, these are the visuals that I could find for the Jack's Link's products. On the left is the Jack's Link's beef jerky jalapeno, and then the Jack's Link's sweet and hot beef jerky, and then the Jack's Link's beef stick peppered. Okay, these are a few more examples or pictures of the products of the Jack's Link's. I'm sorry the visuals are a little bit bad on these ones because they're just the single beef jerky sticks, so it's it's a small picture, so when you try to blow it up, it kind of becomes a little fuzzy. So on the top is the Jack's Link's hot beef stick. The second one is the Jack's Link's original. The third one is the Jack's Link's wild heat. And the last one is the Jack's Link's pepperoni. Okay, and we do have a penny list for November 14th, so that is great. Because I know, some weeks we don't have them, especially when we have so many markdowns, but this is going to be a really busy Tuesday. Okay, so here's the penny list for November 14th. We have summer insecticides are going to penny. And that includes the Buggables Repellent Wristband, the Pick Ribbon Fly 10 count, the Pick Glue Trap Fly Stick 1 count, the Pick Fruit Fly Stick 1 count, and the Raid Trigger Barrier 22 ounce. Here are a few examples of some of the summer insecticides that are going to penny. There is the Pick Ribbon Fly, or Fly Ribbon, the Pick Fly Stick, the Raid, and that is the Kitchen Defense Ant and Roach, and then the Pick Buggables Bracelet, and that's a mosquito repellent band. Okay, these are just a few things to remember when you're penny shopping. Penny shopping is supposed to be a secret because, the items that are what we call penny items, those are not supposed to be on the shelves. The employees are supposed to have pulled them. So if we find them, it's just kind of like a treasure hunt. And so you never want to ask Dollar General employees about penny items, okay? Okay, and also when you enter a Dollar General, it's a good idea to always be nice to Dollar General employees and other shoppers. If they find that you are polite, they're more likely to sell you the penny items rather than to cause a fuss and say, oh, they can't sell the penny items, which is not true. which I'll get to in just a minute. So I just wanted to make sure that, to throw this in there. I also wanted to put in this a slide about YMMV. You see that all over the place. People use it and they think everybody knows what it means. I didn't know what it meant for a long time. It means your miles may vary. And even when I found out that, I didn't still quite know what it meant. It means items in one area may penny, while items in another area may still be full price. Okay, if you are refused a penny item, you can show the Dollar General penny policy. And it clearly states, what they're supposed to do. And I've got that on my next slide so you can screenshot it. Okay, here is the Dollar General penny policy. This is from their employee handbook. I found it online. And it says customer service, SOP 193, penny sales. Their policy, penny sales should not occur in a store at any time. If an item rings up for a penny, the item should be sold to the customer for a penny. And like I said, you can show that if they say, if they're trying not to sell it to you or whatever. But, if the manager is just really against penny items, then they might really be hard and say, no, we're not going to sell this, and they might just put it behind the counter. But if you do find something that rings up as a penny on your phone, make sure that you take everything that is a penny, that is that's that item in that area, because what will happen is once you leave, they're just going to grab all that stuff so nobody else can get it. So what I'm saying is, I used to leave penny items for someone else to find, because I didn't realize how it worked. Didn't realize that once I left, they were just going to go and grab all that stuff. So that's just a tip. Okay, that's all I have for my Dollar General penny list for November 14th with the markdowns, which, like I said, we have the huge markdowns, and I can't believe we finally got to 90%, but that is great. So I hope everyone's able to go out and find some great deals this week. And if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. I hope you'll become a subscriber. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.